Hey you guys, today we're going to talk about Basketball Wives Season 5 Episode 3, I think this is, yeah. We just going to talk about it. I don't have no notes, so we just going to talk about what kind of stood out to me in the episode. It started off with the party, with Angel Brink's party. And, Shawnee isn't there yet, and so Tammy, and Brandy had just started interacting with each other. So, it was kind of a little awkward at first. And Brandy started asking Tammy about, they started talking about the whole Malaysia. I don't know. It was like a conversation that was going on at first. And then, so Brandy was like, Tammy said, well, I met up with Malaysia. And so Brandy was like, yeah, I heard about it. And she was like, oh, so what did you hear or whatever? Because, they was making little comments or whatever before. Just saying, oh, I'm surprised you here. And she was like, why? Oh, that's what it started at the beginning. She was like, I don't know, I'm surprised you here. And she was like, why? And she was like, because, Malaysia don't get along with Angel. And she was like, well, yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to, do something different or something, she said. And then she was like, well, my sister adores Angel, and I introduced them, so we here. So then that's when she was like, well, I met up with Malaysia, and she was saying how, yeah, she told me. And she was like, yeah, you guys think I should apologize to. Because she was like, yeah, she told me something, and I thought it was funny. And she was like, what did she tell you? And she was like, yeah, she told me that you think I should apologize to Shawnee. And she was like, yeah. And she was like, well, I don't think so. Shawnee's not my boss. She kept on saying, Shawnee's not my boss. Shawnee's not my boss. And then, everybody was like, I think she was like, well, she's the executive producer. And then she was like, okay, she's still not my boss. So I don't know what role Shawnee plays, but hell, she kept on saying the bitch wasn't her boss. So apparently, Shawnee ain't the one that signs her checks. So that's probably why she keeps saying that. So they still kept going on about that or whatever. Fine. Brandy was kind of over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of talking about this, yada, yada, yada. I was like, I'm tired of hearing about this. You guys have to excuse me. Like, this whole side of my face is, hurting right now. But she was saying how, she kind of, shut it down. Then it was some flowers came for Angel Brinks, and it was from Shawnee saying how she, support her. She was happy for her, but apparently she just wasn't gonna make it. So they was like, okay. Tammy was looking like, but fuck it, my homegirl ain't coming. It's time to go. Angel, you just got here, and I'm like, well, maybe this was dragged on, but looked like she been there for a minute to me. But Tammy said, bitch, I don't like these bitches, so it's time for me to make my exit. And she ended up going to stand by the door. So next thing you know, Angel Love have had too many of Jackie drinks. And apparently they was very, very strong, because she started being irritating to me at that moment. They started talking, Tammy was getting ready to go. Everybody kept saying they was leaving, they was kind of over it. Angel Brinks was saying how, damn, I feel like my party sucks. And I'm like, everybody else is enjoying themselves. You can't, because these bitches is over here not getting along, saying your party is not a success when everybody else that I saw was getting along. Especially motherfucking, what's his name, Milan. He kept trying to get as much camera time as he can. Because every time you turned around and they moved, his ass moved to get some camera time. And I'm like, boy, ain't nobody trying to pay attention to you. So, then, so, Angel, like I said, Angel Love is, these bitches confuse me. But she just popping off. They trying to see what's going on, what happened, yada, yada, yada. Once again, this bitch is inserting herself in some shit. This is where you just sit back and relax and calm down. Everything, you don't have to have an opinion or say anything. Especially when the shit ain't pertaining to your homegirl. They're not talking about Angel Brink. So, Be quiet. That's when you stand back and you like Duffy and you have your drinks and you just chill. But no, she wants to know what's going on, why is it going on, what. She just wop. And I'm like, girl. So she's asking, like, they start talking about Shawnee, and she was like, well, isn't she the one that brought all of the girls together? And she was like, but I believe if there was something in a public forum of disrespect, then it should be an apology made. And I'm sitting there like, I'm with Brandy all the way, like, shut up. Sorry. She just was like, shut up. And I'm like, yes, because this girl is irritating my spirit at the moment right now. So then I kind of had mixed emotions on this next part, and I'll tell you why. Because Brandy ended up walking off away from Angel because they just was having little bickering words. And so she walked off and kind of, I understood, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, here we go. So she calls Malaysia and tells Malaysia about what's going on at the party. But I'm like, you have somebody right there. Why are you calling Malaysia? Do you not think Duffy have your back enough to be calling Malaysia and venting to Malaysia? This is a conversation you could have had with Malaysia tomorrow at lunch or something. But then at the same time, I'm like, if something popping off, I might be calling somebody that I'm cool with and know I'm going to have my back or whatever. Be like, bitch, guess what happened? Woo, woo, woo. So at the same time, I understand. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, bitch, did you not trust Duffy enough to have your fucking back? So, okay. So then, like I said, everybody started leaving. Tammy was like, bitch, I'm over it, and she leaves. Angel Love have had too many drinks, so she leaves. So Brandy was like, you know, I'm over it, and next thing you know, she was about to walk out, and let me tell y'all, Jackie was instigating a lot that happened at that party. She was instigating, because that's how, matter of fact, they was instigating because Brandy kept on saying she didn't feel like having to keep talking about this being over. She just wanted to enjoy herself at the party. And Jackie went over there and tried to tell Tammy what Brandy was saying and talking about, girl, because I can't deal with that conversation over there. And I'm like, you's a messy old bitch, like, for real. But Tammy was like, I don't care, like, whatever. So anyway, they end up going outside, and when they get outside, Malaysia pulls up like a G from Compton. I just was like, bitch, that's how you do it. I wasn't mad at her. Like, I was with Duffy. Like, some of my hatred towards Malaysia kind of had went out at this moment because, bitch, that's what you do, ride or die. Bitch, I don't know where you live from Angel's Place, but bitch, that's what you do. She heard her homegirl was having a beef on the fucking phone because they was arguing over a bitch word that I don't ever think that happened, or I don't know, I didn't have time to rewind it. But Malaysia showed up like a G. That bitch showed up in that truck, jumped out the truck, didn't give a fuck about the truck being in the middle of the street, didn't give a damn. And had on her sweats, had her hair tied up, no makeup on, no nothing. I don't know if it was for cameras or what, but I'm telling y'all, I was here for it because that's what you do for your friend. Like I said, she heard her homegirl hollering on the phone, and then next thing you know, her homegirl said, I'll call you back. Malaysia was like, bitch, you ain't gotta call me back. Here I am. Where them bitches at? Who want to do something? What happened? Why we standing outside? What's the tea? What's going on? So they like, ain't nobody in there. She like, well, where they at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's everybody at? So they told her what happened when the homegirl went on. And she was just heard it was the Angel. So she like, which Angel? And everybody had to reassure her that it wasn't Angel Brinks. So Angel Brinks came over there like, you know, what's going on? Why? Malaysia was just like, bitch, I'm over it. Like, I'm not fit to go to jail tonight. Yada, yada, yada. They talked to her. Jackie was like, girl, you don't need to be doing this. And I'm like, bitch, shut up. Stay out of it. You keep inserting yourself. Shut up. So Malaysia and Brandy and Duffy go home. Duffy is kind of on Team Malaysia's side now. She cool with her. I was too, but I know she gonna probably do some more fuck shit this season. But I was here for Malaysia being there for Brandy at that moment. So then you had Angel Love and Angel Brinks meet up to talk about the whole situation because she said she had too much to drink and she knows she kind of took some shit overboard, said something, but it seemed like she She said she didn't remember, but it seemed like she remembered every fucking thing that happened, and she had an opinion. And she still felt the same way she felt, regardless why she was sober. So I didn't understand this conversation. And then, I guess this conversation needed to be had so Angel Brinks could let her know that Malaysia came there to whoop ass and take names or whatever. So they talked about that. I don't remember else anything happened in that conversation because I don't too much care for Angel Love anymore. I just don't fuck with her. Like, after that whole situation, it's something off about her that I'm not really rocking with. So, Malaysia and Duffy meet up, and Duffy let her know how she felt about her, how she felt about she was bougie, how she was standoffish and all that kind of stuff. And Malaysia owned up to it and was like, yeah, because people can't pick my friends. I have to pick them for myself. And I'm totally here with that. I'm totally here. This is the Malaysia that we needed, because that shit that we was getting I wasn't here for. But I'm totally here for people can't pick my friends. I will stand back and be able to pick them. But, it was just a miscommunication, and, like, they didn't know each other, whatever. They cool with each other now. Duffy had to let her know she respected what she did for Brandy, and she was like, bitch, that's my homegirl. I would be there for her. But I'm like, bitch, you still ain't explained to you why you said you questioned that she was your best friend. I'm just saying. Don't say because you was that. No, I still need an explanation from that bullshit. So they, kumbaya, they cool. Yeah, okay. This scene that Angel Brinks had with her son. This was what I say I want to see from the wives or girlfriends or whoever be on the show. This is what I want to see from Basketball Wives. A mother, whatever, girlfriend, whatever, doing a damn thing as a boss, because we saw that she had a party and this and that. So she's a boss, but we saw also with her son, and she was taking her son to get him some better glasses because he had been being bullied in school, and he really felt like he don't have a father or whatever. So a strong role model in his life. So she just wanted to talk to him and stuff. He picked out him some cool little glasses, and I thought they were really cute. And then she started talking to him about a conversation he had, a comment he made about he don't have a father. And it broke her when he was like, because I don't. And she was like, but you do have a father. And he said because he doesn't want to say that his father is dead, so he just say that his father is he don't have one. And it broke her heart, and I'm over here bawling with her. As a mom, I'm sitting here bawling with her because I felt for her son. And then when he started crying because he didn't want to see his mom in pain, it was just a real ass moment. And that's what I want to see from Basketball Wives. Like, bitch, I want to see you be a mom. I want to see you be a grown up. So that was like some real stuff to me, and that one was like the best segment of this whole episode. But I liked how she told the story about how her ex-husband had committed suicide and stuff like that. So I just felt for Angel. I really, at that moment, felt for her. Yeah, that was sad. What else happened? Because all this whole episode was about, Shawnee met up with Duffy because Jackie asked Duffy would she meet up with Shawnee, I guess to get everything cool, because she don't want it to be a division in the girls. And I'm like, bitch, it wouldn't be a division if you wouldn't be running back and forth to all of them. But Duffy was like, yeah, if it's cool with Brandy, then I would meet with her. She was like, oh, you got to get her permission. And I'm like, it wasn't about that. That's her loyalty lies with her. So I get where Duffy was coming from. Like, no, I don't have to ask permission, but I'm going to run it by her and see if it's cool. So I guess she did. And she showed up to meet Shawnee. And she thought Shawnee was a bitch, just like I think Shawnee a bitch. Shawnee feels like nobody's on her level, and I'm not cool with that. I get where Shani coming from and Brandy coming from, because these bitches is not worried about the apology. It's everybody around them that's worried about this apology to Shani. Shani is not bringing it up saying, oh, this girl needs to apologize to me. She wants to be on the show. She needs to apologize. That's not, Shani never brings up Brandy. It's all of the other girls around that think this apology needs to happen. And now they like, oh, I don't think, it's not about the apology, but I do think a conversation needs to be had. No, y'all still think this girl need to apologize to Shani. And I feel like we're tired of it. Let it go. So they all end up meeting up, all the girls. It was Brandy, Malaysia, and Duffy on one side, and then it was Jackie, Tammy, and Shani on one side. And before the girls had, Malaysia and them had got there, they group got there, Jackie already wasted. So I'm like, oh God, why are you even there? Cause you just there to be nosy. So everybody's there, everybody laughing, but when Malaysia and them get in there, it's dead silence. It's like, oh my God, dead silence. Nobody want to say anything. Everybody looking at each other like, nobody got something to say. Brandon like, shit, bitch, you the boss, say something, Shani. And I'm like, somebody say something before I turn. So then Jackie, like, fuck it, I'll say something, fuck it. So she brought it up about the whole situation and how everybody, not getting along and all this kind of stuff. Then they brought up the whole boss thing. Who the boss, who not the boss. Who say sorry, who called who 1,000,000 times. Oh, well, I didn't call 1,000,000 times. Oh, well, she was like, I didn't even call 20 times. She was like, and it wasn't about my job all the time. And when people don't want stuff to get hurt, one of them is going to overtalk the other one. And like I said, I don't have time to rewind to say who said what, whose side I'm on, because I don't give a damn. I just feel like it's draining, and we don't care. If bitch, you not in. And Shani made a comment saying something about I'm not the boss like that. So apparently, like I said, Shani is not signing Brandy's checks. I guess that's what it all boils down to. Shani brought the girls together as creator. I don't know. Who cares? It's like, you on the show. All y'all still on the show. Can we move on to bigger and better things? Nobody cares. Next week, they all gonna go on a ski trip. All of them. I don't know why, but Malaysia thought it's a good idea for everybody to go on a ski trip. I'm like, bitch, didn't y'all go on a trip before last time somewhere? Y'all trips don't end well like this, especially when y'all going to a house and everybody got to stay in the same house. Y'all shit don't usually end well. But that's my review for Basketball Wives for season 5, episode 3. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about it, and I will comment as much as I can. And follow me on all social media sites by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. And I'm about to go take some meds or something. I'm going to find something. And I'm about to go to bed. But I'll talk to y'all in the next video.